Hey guys, Sombra Gaming here. Today I want to talk about a character called Sombra and why she isn't as bad as what people say she is. Now, before you click off the video and be like, this dude's stupid, I'm going to give you some facts as to how good she is, in my opinion, and some of the counters of her, and also her weapon and her health stats. I won't go too in depth with it, but I'll just give you some tips on how to play her to make her to where she isn't as bad. Okay, so let's get started. Her gun is a 60 round clip, so it's a lot of bullets, but it doesn't really do too much damage body shot wise, but headshot wise, it does a okay amount of damage. It's very good for headshots. Also, don't go 1v1ing with tanks like Roadhog, because Roadhog is a counter to Sombra, and Roadhog will wreck your world. However, Zarya is okay, because Sombra can disable Zarya's shield and deal a ton of damage to her head, and Zarya really can't do much about it. But yeah, she has 200 health, but she makes up for her low health with a high mobility rate. So her translocator ability, you know what it is, you throw it and it teleports you long distances. It's basically like Tracer's teleport ability, but much longer distance. But it doesn't have as much high of a cooldown. It has a higher cooldown, I mean. So you won't be able to use as much as Tracer can use her teleport ability. Hack is an ability that lets you hack other players, disabling their abilities and helping your teammates with health. But when I say by helping your teammates with health, you can go up to a health pack, preferably a large health pack, like the key one that everyone uses, and hack it to where none of the other teammates, like none of the other players but you can use it. And that's good, because you don't want your enemies to be healing themselves to that health pack. You want to use it for yourself and your teammates. And that's why her hack ability is good. Her camo is awesome. Like, if you know what you're doing with camo, like you know how you sneak around and not get in the way of bullet fire, then you're set. You know what to do. That's a pretty good ability. You can sneak up on snipers, which is always a good thing. Sneaking up on snipers like Hanzo and Widowmaker. However, Hanzo can be a difficult one because some people have freaking really good reflexes, and I don't understand how. But yeah, her ultimate, which is the I forget what it's called, but she does this EMP area and disables everyone's abilities. And might I mention that it also disables ult. So if like I don't know if it disables Zenyatta's ult necessarily, but I know it disables Pharah's ult and Genji's ult. And that's good because you don't want them ulting and wrecking half your team. And plus it's a big surprise if you know what you're doing. It takes a second to get out when you go into invisibility mode and you walk around trying to like, how do I put this, sneak around and use the ult. It takes a second for you to get out of sneak mode and people will see you, and then you probably won't have time to use your ult before it's too late. So be careful of that. Also, the translocator ability, people will seriously wait for you to use your translocator ability, and then they'll shoot you in the head like a Widowmaker does. A freaking jerk. But now let's get to her counters, like who she counters and why. So Zarya, I've already mentioned. Zarya, she can disable Zarya's shield and deal a ton of damage to her. And Zarya really can't do anything about it. Symmetra, if you 1v1 a Symmetra's Sombra, you're more than likely going to win. If you know what you're doing, if you know how to aim, like I do with Symmetra, you're going to win, okay? Because Symmetra can't get her damage up before you even kill her. Because I have a clip of it, but I'm probably not going to put it in this video. Zenyatta's a pretty not spongy character, but a squishy character, so Sombra can go behind him and wreck his stuff and deal more damage to him than Zenyatta can do to her in a certain amount of time. Reinhardt, she can go behind Reinhardt and disable shields, making it to where his teammates won't be able, where he can't cover his teammates, is what I'm trying to say. Genji, Genji, he has the deflect ability and the dash ability. Basically, what you want to do is you want to go up to Genji and disable his ability, and then he can't go anywhere, and people are just going to start shooting him because he can't move. He isn't as mobile without his dash attack or his deflect. He can't deflect anything. And almost basically all healers like Mercy, Zenyatta, Lucio, Anna, all the healers basically, mainly because they're all really squishy, and she can do a ton more damage to them they can to her. Tracer, the only reason why I say this is because she can disable Tracer's teleport ability and also her reverse ability where it gets all her health back and travels back in time for her, which is pretty good when dealing with a Tracer. Now I'm going to get to the things that counter her. So first off is Roadhog, which I mentioned. Roadhog can hook her and pull her in and just instantly kill her if he's a good Roadhog. Diva can like basically wreck her stuff. She has a ton of health and she does a ton of damage to her for right now. Winston, he can jump around and catch up to her and deal a ton of damage to her while she moves around. Basically, those are all her counters and her non-counters, like, you know what I'm saying. Now, to how to play her, what I recommend is trying to do 1v1s and not going out in public and, like, going after everyone. Go after the light healers and also go after the Zaryas and, yeah, basically go after snipers, healers, and Zarya. And Reinhardt. Just disable his shield and let your allies take care of the rest. And that's how you basically play her. So what we said is don't do 1v1s. Do 1v1s. Don't do groups. And don't fight Roadhog. Whatever you do not fight Roadhog. Because you will die no matter what. Like, unless you have a group of people with you, you will die no matter what. Do not fight Roadhog 1v1. Because he will rock your world. If he's a good Roadhog, at least. But anyways, my name is SHAREfactory Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun making it, and it just came in my head because everyone says that not Zarya, Symmetra sucks. When Symmetra honestly is not as bad as people say she is. But if you guys enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments below like what you think of Sombra, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, dudes.